Do I feel a sense of community with the people on Grindr? I think that sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And I think that that depends on a few different things. I think that one thing that it depends on is where I am. Um, and this is like the good part of Grindr, where like I can be in the middle of the Midwest in like a low density population, like in a small town or something. And if I'm on Grindr and I see that there are other people on Grindr within some sort of proximity, whether it's like a mile or 100 miles, I am at least reminded that geographically speaking, that there's somebody in a proximity range to me that I know is also LGBTQ and probably shares some opinions that I have and some values and some just a general point of view. So I think that for that reason, it can promote a really positive visibility for LGBTQ people and especially LGBTQ youth who live in places that aren't very populated with LGBTQ people. So I think for that, it can foster a positive sense of community. And that I definitely think that there are people on Grindr who really do want to do that. But on the other hand, I think that there are a lot of people on Grindr who are have some questionable judgment or have some questionable character on there. Um, I feel like so many people on Grindr kind of denigrate the sense of community that other people are trying to build, and that happens through the like very specific, minute categorization and subcategorization that gay men sometimes do. Not even sometimes, but like a lot of the times do, where like if you don't fit this body type or you have like this much hair on your body or you're this race or you perform your gender this way, then like some people just don't have anything to do with you. And on a hookup app, that can be, for gay guys and for LGBTQ guys, I think that that can be problematic. Like people are on here for all different types of reasons, but at the end of the day, it's a hookup app, and some people are obviously looking for a certain kind of acceptance. And when there are people on Grindr who are like, no blacks, no Asians, no bears, no chubs, like no daddies, or like yes daddies, or like only chubs, or only this tribe, or only this age range. Like there's so much specification that's kind of like unwieldy and sometimes unnecessary, and other times just like blatantly homophobic or racist or shaming of people. So I think that in terms of like, does Grindr have a sense of community in it? I think that yeah, it can, just depending on who you're talking to. But overall, if you view it as a whole, I think that it it has some sort of community in it, but like all communities, it's flawed and at times problematic.